Marc Marquez, though, he'll definitely take a front row. It puts him in the game, it puts him in the fight.
Quartararo then starts his second and final run. At the moment, he's on pole already. Is there a lap record on offer? Is it just too hot to get under that 1:10:20 bracket? Pol Espargaro desperately trying to get a toe.
Well, you're right, Steve, you mentioned it before. You're shocked that nobody really has decided to have a look at Fabio Quartararo, try and run him and get yourself dragged up a few grid spots. That's exactly what Pol Espargaro is trying to do at the moment.
You have to respect and admire the commitment from Pol Espargaro. And he's absolutely fuming. He's coming up on all of the traffic here that's come out of pit lane. He's upset. That means Pol Espargaro sitting up and cruising now as well.
Well, yeah, so who was getting under the skin of Fabio Quartararo ahead of him? It looked like it was Taka Nakagami, didn't it?
Who knows that there's a big gaggle of riders all together here. Will anyone challenge Fabio Quartararo?
Yeah, Oliveira's not going to be the reference.
No,
he's like,
this is like Moto3. Like, it's almost come to a standstill.
Well, Oliveira
Miguel
stopped.
Oliveira.
Yeah, now, and so
that shouldn't be allowed,
no,
really. I mean, it should not be allowed.
You can understand now why the Moto3 riders are looking at that and going, how can they not get punished for that? If we did that, we'd be busted.
Set an example. Across the line we go then, with 3 minutes left. Still, Pol Espargaro. He's getting that Repsol Honda crossed up into turn one, keeping an eye on things. Has Miller called it a day, or has he got one last flying lap in him? He'll have about a minute to get out on circuit.
I could have passed Miguel Oliveira on a skateboard there. He was going so slowly. Quartararo then, head back under the bubble.
Miller is going out for one last charge, but at the moment Quartararo is up. Pol Espargaro here. So good to watch on a motorcycle. Zarco is up as well.
So this is Miller's third run, isn't it? So he did go for the two-stop strategy.
Up still through sector 2 is Fabio Quartararo.
Zarco, so often he finds a way to get himself inside that top 3. He's done it so often already this year. Front rows in Doha, Portimao, and the last 2 in Mugello and Barcelona. He sets himself up for podium challenges come Sunday, and it's exactly what he's doing again right now.
Is it going to be Yamaha qualifying history made by the Frenchman as he gets up towards the final corner now? He was close to track limits there, but all so far so good. The Monster Energy Yamaha rider, the World Championship leader, across the line will stretch the gap, will he? Across the line he does, a 20.247. So close, and Zarco takes it! Wow! A 20.236! It's a French one too, as it has been before. Zarco leaves it late.
Can you believe it? No pole since his heroics in Brno last year, the Pramac Ducati camp. They're trying to keep their emotions under wraps. They know that this is not over, but Johann Zarco with a 1:22.36, he was just sat behind that group that was being led by Quartararo. He's gone down! Turn 4.
Oh, and that's a horrible crash. That's so fast through there.
That could be a red flag because it's popped the air fence, I think. They might have to throw the red flag here. Has that air fence been damaged and needs repairing?
He's taking a few puffs of there is Zarco.
He really is.
Extraordinary.
It looks like the air fence has done its job.
Was he just slightly distracted by Quartararo, who was sat up ahead of him?
Well, the yellow flags are going to be out, aren't they? The yellow flags are out. Zarco may well have actually got himself pole by virtue of his brilliant 1:22.36, and then the yellow flag's coming out as a result of his high-speed crash.
What's happening there? But Miller is...
That's Bagnaia.
That's Bagnaia, but Miller's up by a tenth and a half in sector 1, but did he crucially go through a yellow flag? That's the question.
So what's going on here? Is Oliveira backed out of it again? That's why Pecco Bagnaia was looking so agitated. That was a big one. Big crash, that for Zarco, up at turn 4. At the moment, though, he's on course for pole. For how much longer? Well, yeah, Miller's not going to take it. Pecco Bagnaia was really strong, and that's why he was so frustrated behind the 88. What happened there? Now then, Quartararo. He's having another crack at this. He's not going to want to lose that golden pole streak to Johann Zarco.
Exactly, it's not over yet. The yellow flags have been withdrawn, and there are still 20 seconds left before the checkered flag comes out. Does anything change? Does Quartararo's reign at the top in qualifying? Oh no, he's rolled out again, or is there still the yellow flag at turn 4? Are they still trying to clear it? Oh, Nakagami's gone down.
Wow. Turn
Well,
one,
that
then.
should settle it.
That is it. That's your lot. And it's a Frenchman on pole position, but not the Frenchman we expected. Johann Zarco, as we mentioned, his first pole since Brno last year. What a session.
It's going to be a first front row for Aleix Espargaro on the Aprilia as well.
Brilliant. Yeah, that's absolutely outstanding. When was Aleix's last front row? Assen, 2015, when he was on the factory Suzuki. It's only his 5th front row start in MotoGP.
Incredible. Johann Zarco takes pole, crashes, yellow flags are out, although Miller is not finished work yet. Hold your horses,
It's going
says
to be
Thriller
close.
Miller.
And this could be the two-stop strategy working, an absolute dream for Jack Miller. He might well have timed this to absolute perfection. There's no more yellow flag drama.
Jack Miller comes down the hill. This is where he crucially loses time, and he
No,
has again.
he's not going
His
to recover
attempts
that.
down, but he did crucially, Matt, recover some time on the final sector last time out. It's a lot to find, though.
I don't think he's going to do Zarco. He might well break Aleix Espargaro's heart. Aleix Espargaro, we thought, oh, was Miller down or was he losing the front?
I think that was a big moment.
He had a big moment, didn't he? Yeah, he had the massive moment we just saw there. Foot off the foot peg, and Miller lost the front there big time going into that final corner.
We cut away there just before a big moment for Jack Miller. So that cost him the chance of a front row. Now we'll be able to see it. This is what we just missed on the approach to turn 13.
Yeah, we just saw his foot off the peg. Yeah, there you go.
And that was enough.
Wow.
An extraordinary afternoon.
Catch your breath in this punishing German heat. Zarco on pole. It's a French one too. Not the French pole we expected, as we thought it was going to go Quartararo's way. Zarco had a late fall as well at turn 4. Aleix Espargaro, huge credit to him and the entire Aprilia camp. The Nawali factory engineers have worked so hard to improve that RSGP. His first front row start in 6 long years when he was a factory Suzuki rider, the Dutch TT and Assen Miller, Marc Marquez and Miguel Oliveira. They're going to start from the second row. Martin Pol Espargaro, Nakagami from row 3. Pecco Bagnaia with a lot of work to do from 10th. Alex Rins and Alex Marquez 11th and 12th. He can't believe it, Aleix Espargaro. Absolutely stunning performance by the Aprilia man.